De la right, my MVVs, welcome. Oletik is also rumored to have, gone down, like down again, yet in tears again, blow fire and brimstone on the aid, royal aid, traditional aid to the Ooni of Ife over the seizure of, supply of diesel to her plan, her generating plan, right there in her house in Lagos. We heard that, moving into the house where she had her kids allegedly, that, of course, we do know that the area is a good area in terms of electricity supply, but there are times where there are no light, where everybody around that area would have to use their plan. And they say she's got a generating plan, a KVA plan in that her mansion where she is staying, provided by the Ooni of Ife. And they said that because she is royalty, they supply a particular filling station used to supply gas to her, that is diesel. They bring diesel in their tank, they supply, make a supply that lasts up to, they said this her supply, because there's always light in that place, so her supply lasts for a month, that it takes a whole month for them to refuel her generating plant. And they said there was this night that there was no light, that the mansion went down like in darkness the entire night, that there was no light. And when she probed as to why there was no light, they now told her that there was no diesel in the generator. And that was when she herself found out that KBC had made a decision for them to cease supply of diesel to her own generator as well. So basically, like I said earlier, it's the royal privileges that have been taken away from these Oloris. I think that if all the information we keep getting is the truth, this will serve as a deterrent to even the ones who are still there in the palace. Now, there's never a time. They say okra. There's this Nigerian adage. You say okra know the tall person owner. Now, if you have ever gone to a farm, you see that okra tree can be very tall. Yes, so it's a very tall tree. And then, but no matter how tall that okra tree is, the owner is able to bend the okra tree to pluck an okra, okay, from it. You know that at some point, if the information we keep getting on social media is the truth, it was beginning to sound as if they were even more than the man himself. Such that people were beginning to ask questions that why is he letting these women go away with all of these things and all of that. But it's important to understand that there are people who are not quick to making decisions, and there are people who, especially like the Ooni of Ife, they said he's very lenient with women. Oh. Yes, so they said he is very, very lenient with women. Now, when it comes to male, you cannot even try nonsense with him. He is somebody who understands women, and he feels that women are like children and they should be treated as such, and with respect and with calmness and all of that, and with understanding. But when you put yourself in this situation and some people get up and begin to think that this level of meekness or this level of understanding has become weakness, you want to show them that you have got what it takes, because this man is not just an Oni, this man is a very intelligent one, and also he is very, very wealthy. So he has all the powers in the world, and you come as a wife, you think that because you've got something that makes you a woman, you can, sit on top of his head. Irao, it no go happen. Hey, they said the kind of thing he is doing now, he's taking away so many privileges, curtailing a lot of things, and this is not going well with the Oloris. And to calm it all, what is really getting them so worried and upset is the fact that he is not even in that place where he wants to see them. Yes, so that is a lot, because for you, if you're an Olori, you will feel bad. Nobody wants that at all, at all. That is certainly something that will make a woman very, very upset, that her man is not seeing her man is not in the mood of seeing her. This is what is going on. What we heard, though, is not a small something. That said this woman, Oletik, has been crying a whole lot. You do know that we had and information that she has tried to meet with the Ooni of Ife. She has tried to beg people to go talk to the Ooni of Ife to at least pick her calls and talk to her and all of that. But as if that is not enough, and now the thing with the diesel, no supply of diesel, the Oloris, they cannot even fuel their cars, come into the palace again to fuel their cars. That is something to worry about. And they say she cried so much, she was just blowing buzz with the aide to the Oni of Ife, the one who was in charge of making that arrangement for her to always have her supply of diesel, that she was just blowing brimstone and fire and crying a whole lot, that she is exhausted, she is tired. And they said the aide was basically telling her to talk to her husband, to call the Oni of Ife, that this is not his decision, that he's not the one who made the decision. It's a husband, it's Oni of Ife that made the decision that Oletik is supposed to call the husband. But how do you call a husband if he is not willing to talk to you because he's very upset over the things he have had, over the connivance, over the fact that you guys are standing on his way to get the love of his life into the palace of the Oni of Ife? This is what they said is going on in the palace that is causing a whole lot of basbos, a whole lot of cry. Oloris are not happy. Oloris are saddened over this. Now, one of the reasons why women will want to get married to the Oni of Ife, you agree with me, is because of some of these royal privileges. Like, when they are going out, they have people carrying their bags, carrying their phones, snapping them, all of this. Everything is always prepared for them. And now, if those privileges are not there again, what makes you royalty if you're like every other person? Others are going to queue for fuel, you will queue for fuel. Others are going to the market. You too, you go to the market. Before they said that Ojajamo, they had a cart. When they get there, it's not even discounted. They take whatever they want to take and they get away. And that goes to the Oni of Ife's account, and Oni pays the money. But right now, they said they have stopped them from going there to shop. And if we went there only recently, they said she got embarrassed. That is if the information is true, because of course these are all social media information, so you can never say they are first-hand information. So if this information is true, this is what we are hearing, that they have taken away most of the privileges that the Oloris used to have, and this is hurting and painful to them. The worst is this one that happened to Ole TikTok, that the lady was so broken that she was raining brimstone fire, bringing down everything on the aid that's supposed to be, in charge of her desire. For somebody who has been living this kind of life, for you to sleep in darkness one night is a big deal. Right there in Nigeria, if there's no light, of course, you provide your own light. And so she couldn't even believe that, she was crying that they should tell her, this is a dream. Tell me this is a dream. Tell me this is not happening. That was the cry she was crying. I'm going to bring you more update. I appreciate you so much. Thank you.